Sherry, does my makeup look... Oh, hello, dear hearts. Welcome. It's Sherry, my Christian Tupperware selling makeup artist, dear. She does all my makeup for me exclusively. Don't you, dear?
I do.
Well, welcome to my wee show. It's Vera Dundee here, and I'm going to be, well, my friends call me VD for short, so you call me that too, dear hearts. The show's going to be a wee bit different. I'm bringing back things that people haven't heard of for a long time. Morals, manners, and makeup, dear hearts. Very important, isn't it, Sherry, dear?
It is.
If a woman looks good, she feels good. So I'm going to be bringing things to my show. Now, I would have to say, as a conservative woman, I feel. Sherry, do you feel ostracised from society being a conservative woman now?
Nowadays, yes.
No, it's shocking. No, it's time that we got back to basics. When lovely Maggie was around, we had no mental health problems, dear. We had none of this PC shenanigans, did we? And gay people were happy serving teas and coffees in the skies. Now, I have to say, I was a bit upset today, Sherry. I went to the hairdressers. I think Wendell and Eduardo have overdone the hair a little bit today. Don't you?
No, I like the highlights.
What Lady Nansen suggested there might be a couple of gays, and I said, don't be ridiculous, dear heart. She said, they're Brazilians. And people think because you're conservative that you might be anti-gay, but I'm not, dear heart. I'm here to tell you. No, in fact, I'm all for diversity in the workplace. I'm championing it. I'm getting down with the kids. Aren't you, Sherry?
We are.
Yeah, we're definitely getting there. So, to tell you the truth, I have a plumber. She's a big butch lesbian called Doris. Have you met Doris?
She's lovely.
Well, she does my plumbing once a month. And my cleaning lady is from Glasgow. So you can't say more diverse than that, can you? Sherry, you're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you. I was at the salon today, and this woman said she was going to name her child Apple. Now, you know me, I keep myself to myself. But I couldn't help but think, that poor child, how's it going to do at school? It's a Christian name, dear heart, not a vegetable name or a fruit name. I mean, we weren't given names to use like that. Now, can you just imagine your husband calls you up and says, I'm going to be late, dear, from the office. And you say, shall I keep your tea warm for you? And he goes, no, I'm going to be munching on an apple here. Well, I can't imagine how Boris Johnson's wife felt when she heard he was munching on an apple or two, or having a slice of apple. I mean, dear goodness, highly appropriate is it for a conservative woman working for the party to be behaving in that way with an older man with silly hair. But if she'd been named something sensible, behaviour like that wouldn't have gone on. Don't you agree, dear?
I do.
It's just shocking.
It was dreadful.
What, pineapple, or bobbing for apples, dear. Can you imagine? I think he was bobbing for more than 2 apples there, dear heart. But you, I have to say, Doris's girlfriend, she's Australian. She's a bit like Katie Lang, dear. And don't really like her in the house. Apple tree, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't want either of them at the WI because they steal my chocolate fingers. No, I'm all for diversity, and I think people don't understand the conservative women in this day and age. No, we're going to be having lots of people on the show from the showbiz world. Do you know, Sherry, I was involved in the showbiz world at one point.
No way.
Yeah, in the charitable sense, of course, dear. I would go to these parties, and do you know what I was surprised at? How many of the women there were also there on a charitable side. They were helping this man called Charlie. The poor thing had awful depression because 3 or 4 of them would go into the toilet. I had no idea what he was doing in the women's toilets because I'm not for all that. So they would go, 3 or 4 at a time would go into the toilet, and they would go in and they would have a wee chat with them and come out. Now, I said, look, I'm very good with dealing with people with problems. Let me go in and deal with it. But they never did, dear heart. So every time I turn up, there's poor wee souls in that toilet. I think one day we must get them some help, Sherry, shouldn't we?
I hear Charlie's got a lot of problems.
No, but yes, I know, but you know, that these are what I'm here for. If you went for the more conservative lifestyle, things would be a lot better for you. Anyway, so the show's going to be full of things like that, and I don't want people asking me about Donald Trump anymore, Sherry. That was your fault, and I don't know how that video got leaked. As we all know, I was very good friends with him, and he did come and see me last time he was here. landed his little helicopter in the back garden, and he loves a bit of my jam, doesn't he, Jerry? He loves a lovely bit of jam, and came over and wanted to try that. I'm not going to say anything to you, but there's 4 pots of that in a very important place in Washington, dear heart. And the papers were quite cruel. I blame you in part that. He never took his trousers down, and I never spanked him with the Sun newspaper.
But he was here a long time, wasn't
Yes,
he?
but darling, I don't even read the Sun. I read the Mail and Lady magazine. That's the political thing. So there'll be lots of talk of celebrities, lots of advice to be a conservative woman, how to look good, feel good, and get back to some decent morals and dress properly. I'll talk to you about that talk later, Shelley. But that's what we're going to be doing for you. Sending lots of love to you, Vera.